What's going on, my favorite people? It's Thursday. Got another Forza event, and I'm gonna show you how to win. This week we have Track N. It is a modern rally dirt racing event tuned to B spec. I wish this was an A spec tournament so much. I love modern rally for the A class. That combination might be my favorite combination in the game. It makes for some very fun racing. Nonetheless, I'm happy we got dirt racing again. It's been a while, and it's awesome. Being in winter makes it even more enjoyable. But let's cut to the chase here. The car I decided to go with, it's gonna blow a lot of people's minds. You're gonna be like, why? Why this car? Probably. I picked the 2003 Ford Focus RS. Now, this is probably the slowest car in the class, but it handles so well. You guys don't understand, especially in A. I think the Ford Focus RS might be the best overall A-class dirt racer in the game. For my money, it's my favorite at least. So I had to make a tune for it for B. It's not gonna look impressive to you guys. You're gonna be like, oh, this thing sucks, it's slow, whatever. Give it a try. You're gonna have a blast with it. It handles so well as long as you don't overdrive, run into a bunch of shit, run into a bunch of people like I did in the trial. I ran into a bunch of teammates and drivatars and such. But I still put up some pretty respectable times. It wasn't nearly as good as my practice times. In practice, I was throwing down some gnarly fucking times with this car. I had to, navigate through the teammates and all that stuff. So it might not look as good as I know it should be, how it can perform, but I still put up some pretty respectable times with it. I think this is definitely the best car if you have more of a tidy approach to this game in terms of how you drive. For me, like C and B class, I really like to have cars that handle better more than be speed oriented. We get into like A, S1, S2. I like to throw a little more speed into this, but this car, if a tidier driving style is your preference, this car is gonna suit you very well. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's just great. It's a very underrated vehicle in pretty much any class you can put this thing in. And a lot of people aren't going to use it, and they're going to count you out for using it, but it's a great car. And it's also kind of different. That's another reason why I wanted to pick it. It's different. A lot of people aren't going to use it. It's a Ford, which is the ultimate automobile. Rally heritage, just all sorts of stuff. It's one of my favorite cars in real life. Another reason why I wanted to pick it. But I do think it's, for handling purposes, it is the best car you can pick for this event. I will show my screen. I don't know if I even said what the name of the tune is for it yet. Sorry. It is called B-Class Rally. I'll show it on screen right now. It handles well. It's not fast, but it's very rewarding if you're patient and don't have any issues running into a bunch of stuff and getting caught up in accidents. None of that stuff happens to you. You're going to be in good shape. If you are more of a speed-oriented driver, don't really care for surroundings and other people in the game, a good car to use would be like the 04 WRX. I made a tune for that as well. I'll show that on the screen. It's for the heck of it. It's also called B-Class Rally. You kind of get two different sides of the spectrum. You got the handling car and you got the speed car. It'd give you some variety there. The 2008 Lancer Evo 10 GSR is another good option. A lot of people are going to be using that one. I don't have a tune for that one for rally yet, unfortunately. I think I started to work on one and kind of gave up on it. But you can find a plethora of B-class tunes for that one. You'll be in good shape. It's weird for that car. It says the acceleration's not good, like compared to the rest of the class, really. But the transmission is so smooth in that car. Like it shifts very, very quickly. And that's why a lot of people are liking that car. Pretty much any car in the class, if you throw a good tuning setup on it, you're gonna have good luck. I'm just telling you what works for me and for my driving style to try to help you guys out. Let me know down in the comments what worked for you, what car, what setup, all that stuff. What your driving style is and all that jazz. I like to see what everybody else likes to go with, what their preference is. The reward for this week is fantastic. We get Bjorn Vallegard's 1977 Ford Escort. Fantastic. I love that. For rally enthusiasts like myself, the World Rally Championship might be the biggest racing organization popularity-wise in the world. It might be. It's great. He was the first official drivers champion back in 1979, driving a Ford Escort. The livery was the same, wasn't the same year, I don't think. I'm pretty sure his was. It would have been a 79, but either way, it's great to bring that kind of heritage into this game. He was also the oldest to win a WRC event, if I'm not mistaken, back in 90, I think, when he switched to Toyota. But it's great. One of the living legends. Well, he's not living anymore, unfortunately. Rest in peace, Bjorn. But he's one of the most acclaimed motorsports drivers of all time, especially in the world of rally. So it's cool to see them throw in a good reward for once. If you guys get that, you know, drive it. Put a cool tune on it. Have some fun with it. It's a great car. Yeah, that's all I got for this week. Like I said, just let me know down in the comments what worked for you, and if you even take the Escort out for a run, let me know how that goes. Hopefully you guys have a good luck in this. Don't have any issues with teammates wrecking you or anything like that. And hopefully you guys just have some fun. That's what we're all here for, is have some fun. Anyway, I will see you guys next week for that trial.